The world's biggest sport is in the middle of a massive scandal, and it's coming to a head right here in the United States. The feds today announced charges, and big ones, against more than a dozen soccer figures, including officials at FIFA, which governs the sport and has long been known to be as corrupt as anything you can imagine. The charges include that they took bribes, that they laundered money and fraud. Sound like the mafia of the 70s in America? It does. Talking millions and millions and millions of dollars, and people could go to the Segal for a long time. The feds say the crimes include kickbacks by marketing companies to FIFA, connected to the South Africa getting the 2010 World Cup. Agents also searched offices belonging to one of FIFA's regional bodies, the one that governs the United States. The Attorney General, Loretta Lynch, said that many of the suspects held responsibilities at entry level of the sport. And
they were expected to uphold the rules that keep soccer honest and to protect the integrity of the game. Instead, they corrupted the business of worldwide soccer to serve their interests and to enrich themselves.
Now, have there been arrests? Yes. Police in Switzerland made a few arrests. The suspects are now facing possible extradition. And we just got word of another who's been requested extradition. That happened just seconds ago. The feds say FIFA's president is not facing any charges at this time. No charges for the president. But don't you think they're going to try to get some of these other guys to roll over on the president of FIFA in the middle of an enormous controversy about whether he'll get another term? This is going to be huge. Deflategate got nothing on this. I mean, nothing. Not everybody supports the arrests, of course. A Russian government spokesman says the U.S. is trying to impose its own laws on the rest of the world. Thanks, Russia. FIFA reports it's now banned 11 officials from soccer-related activities. Lots of people may not realize it, but FIFA is a very big deal here in the United States. Last year's World Cup final drew more viewers in the United States than any World Series or NBA Finals game. Soccer is bigger than either. Philip Segal is an investigative attorney. People could go away for decades on this.
You said it, Shep. Fraud, racketeering. You're reading this indictment, these criminal complaints, and except for murder, this reads like a drug cartel complaint. And decades of prison time were possible.
And it's not as if they just started this investigation.
No, they did this investigation the way you always do something this complex. They got a guy to flip. They got a guy to record phone calls. They've been on this for a long time. And what's really astounding here is the cooperation of the Swiss. The ability to get all these guys from Costa Rica and Nicaragua and Paraguay and places where they could never get at them, wait till they're all in Zurich, a country with an extradition treaty, and then have the police walk into their hotel, their very luxurious hotel at 6 in the morning, and say, please come with us. It was marvelous cooperation. I have no doubt those people will be extradited.
Give us an idea of what they're accused of doing.
They're accused of taking millions and millions of dollars in bribes in exchange for broadcasting rights, in exchange for awarding the World Cup tournament. I mean, you said it's one of the biggest tournaments, even bigger than some of the professional sports here.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of controversy about why did Qatar, this tiny country where it's 112 degrees, get the World Cup for 2022 way earlier than they normally decide on this. Maybe there's bribery involved. There certainly was bribery, according to Loretta Lynch, and the complaints in a lot of other cases going back decades.
Philip Segal, thank you. And you wonder, the United States bid was really that bad?